Welcome everybody, this is Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and today I'm going to be trying a brand new, well, at least new to this channel, game. It's been around for a few years. The game is called Planetbase. It is a game about building a colony on presumably Mars, although it's never really classified, and then you have different planets that you can unlock, which I have not gotten to yet, that have different challenges, but it's a game kind of sort of like Surviving Mars in a lot of ways, but a little different. So you get to pick where you build on this planet, and it looks kind of like Mars. We see it has solar panels work well, wind turbines work, there's a fair risk of sandstorms, which can cause all kinds of problems, and there's a few meteors. So, I don't know, let's go here. I don't know that it matters all that much yet. So one thing, every time you start or load or whatever, it has this nice long animation sequence, which will show everything. So you see here we have some people. Unlike Surviving Mars, it starts out with just robots. You actually have people here. You don't really have a place for them to live right now either, which is not great, but we'll make do. So we need to build a few things right off the bat. I like to build an airlock in an area where it will be close to a mountain here. So we're going to build it here. We'll need to produce some oxygen. And then we'll need a number of buildings that are not inside. Now we're going to need a lot of power. You can scale the size of these, so we'll have a bigger solar power. Bigger is more efficient, but not... it's more efficient in terms of materials. Although we have a limited amount of materials to start out with. So I'm going to try to avoid doing too much of that stuff. Now, you can have multiple connections between these two things. I'm not going to do that because we just don't really need it right now. So we got this set up. Good. Now, next thing we're going to need, we need a place to eat. Doesn't need to be very big, so we'll take the small size. Connect. And let's see here. A dorm is helpful. Storage is kind of nice, but what we really need is a biodome. And I'm going to go ahead and get the largest one that we can start out with here. So, why the largest one? Well, it's helpful. Okay, so we ran out of power, which is okay. We'll get there. Eventually, we're going to break this thing apart for bits. We will need a processing plant soon. It can be a small one. Not really building this all that efficiently, but this will be all right. The processing plant can make the resources here. So we have a bioplastic. Basically plastic. It's made out of plants. You have metals. You have... those are your two basic resources that build the vast majority of buildings and such. So you can see here we have a dome-like structure for things. Each one has its own little building and they have these long tunnels. I don't think you'd really have this long of tunnel here for real life, but that's okay. You have these underground connectors for the wires and such, but they have to be built fairly close. I really do like that. Oxygen generator will need water. So let's put this as a high priority building. Now you can see here our metal supplies are going down real quick. This is a very challenging game, to say the least. You have to balance a lot of things here just right. So I'm going to turn off the dome so we can actually do something useful. It's too hard to see otherwise. That's all right. Let's see here. We'll want a table and a food vending machine and a drinking fountain. 3 basic things you gotta have. They gotta have a place to eat, to sit. I don't think the sitting is absolutely essential, but it's nice. And the meal maker will, you basically put food in and it will pop food out. It's pretty nice like that. Does it more or less autonomously. Now, we're starting to run out of resources. This is saying, hey, you can break apart the colony ship. We're going to wait to do that until one of these 2 things hits 0. The reason being is we're going to try to keep the resources inside as long as we can. So this is our biodome. This is where we're going to grow plants and stuff. Well, everything you grow in there is a plant. Processing plant will make resources, and we need a mine that is close to an airlock. Good. Perfect. So the mine will mine raw ore that can be processed here into something more usable, into the metal that we have. We don't have any place to sleep. This might be a very short run. Nope, they can go on the colony ship still. Whew. So I'm not going to break that apart yet. We will do that early tomorrow, though. Because we don't have enough resources. Oh, good. We got our processing plant. Excellent news. So we're going to have a bioprocessing. The bioprocessing makes the plastic. This refines the metal. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, no. This is not good. I don't think I did this fast enough. We still have 1 colonist who's alive somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Nope. I think we just died. You gotta get the oxygen going real quick. Darn. Well, that is the quickest I've ever lost a game in this. That's alright, we'll just start out over again. This is a very challenging game. It's kind of reminiscent of FTL in its level of challenge. You have to do a lot of things just right. Wonder if I can pause while I get my basic layout set up, but whatever. We'll get it figured out. So here's all my brave astronauts. Never mind the group that landed here before. They don't know anything about this. You can't prove it to them at all. Okay. Oxygen. Yeah, I like that. And we need our giant solar power panel. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. And let's build the water extractor first. Because then we can make sure we get the oxygen. Gotta have air. We will not make that same mistake again. Okay, good. Let everybody just build these stuff up. Okay, we got our oxygen generator. I'm gonna hold off building anything else until we have these things built up. We do not want to run out of air. These poor little astronauts having to carry this big, huge, heavy metal block. The artwork kind of reminds me of Astroneer in that you have these blocks that you have for the resources. I mean, Astroneer, of course, is low poly and whatnot, but still kind of reminds me. Good. Much, much better start than we had last time. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Last time? Nothing happened unusual last time. Okay, biodome. Build a large biodome here. And then let us... Let's see here. Storage we'll probably try to put close to the ship, but that's not that high a priority. Dorm is nice, but not essential early on. The one thing we're absolutely going to need is our processing plant. Okay. Oh, I could build a link between those two. I don't really need that connection. No, it will be helpful. Yeah. I'm gonna build an airlock out this way eventually, but we'll let our people have to carry things for a long ways. Until then, it'll be fine. Okay, we have a somewhat functioning base now. Yay! Right there. Perfect. We have air. Excellent news. People like breathing for some reason. I don't fully understand it, but you know, I guess it's good. Okay. What is this hint? It's gonna say, yeah. We'll get there. So our power here is looking good. We have lots and lots of power. Lasts for a good long while. Get our mine going here soon. So other resources we have food. You see there's a lot of it here on the ship. You have spare parts, look like gears. You have medical supplies. And there are other things that we'll run into from time to time. Each food will look, raw food looks a little bit different. You stick raw food into here. There's starch, there's ore, probably a few other things. These guys are so glad they have a place where they can go breathe. Probably just get into this airlock and are just breathing in the deep, deep air. I know I would be. Okay, we don't have a place for them to sleep yet. They will probably want one, though. They might get a little cranky if they don't. Let's build it here. Kind of like that. They get the midnight munchies. They can come hang out at the canteen. Although, it's a dead end job. See, there's certain things that you can only build on the end that has the T symbol there. I'll take that one, though. That'll be okay. It'll be fine. We got our little faithful construction robot. We have two robots. The other one is this guy. He's a hauler robot carrier. So he can carry stuff, and you see how much quicker he is. The quicker we can get to robots, the better off we will be. Because they are quicker and they are a lot easier to deal with in most ways. Hey, Blender Burst. Yeah, this is a really neat game. It's been around for a few years, although I've only played it recently. I had people point me to this after playing Surviving Mars. I thought, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I like your logo. I imagine you do a lot of things with Blender. These poor people, they don't know where they can sleep, but they're actually not tired yet, so I guess that's good. Okay, let's go start planting stuff. Now, we're going to keep things small to begin with. We're going to take things that don't need a whole lot of maintenance. Let's also put a landing pad in. Where that ship is would be perfect. I don't really want to break it apart yet. Yeah, I've played with Blender a bit. The very first video I actually did, on this channel, I used some Blender. So it's been a little while. I'm not great at it, but I can get my way around it well enough. I'm gonna go ahead and break that apart. Not solar panels. Landing pad. Well, that'll be good enough, I guess. So the landing pad can bring in visiting ships. They can be trade and they can be new colonists. So he does not desperate for air yet, but he's getting there. These poor guys are worked to death, and they'll survive somehow though. So we have just a few little plants here. We'll gradually increase it to take over all of the space. Yeah, the first video I did was of Starman and the Tesla Roadster going through space. So I actually purchased the models. I could eventually make those, but it would have taken me a lot of time. But I did need to do some finessing in Blender to make them work just right. So, yeah. And I've hardly done anything with Blender ever since, but that's alright. Looks like things are still getting built. Oh good, we'll have our landing pad. That is exciting. Let's build... just build a small storage. This is one thing I found in my trials, is you don't need a very big storage. It should be close to the airlock if you can, but it looks like I can't build it off there, so I'll get it... I'll wait though. We don't need it that early. One thing we will need pretty quickly is a medical center. It's another thing I found it's important to have early on. Don't want it there though. This will do. So let's see, we have our first ship arriving. Trading ship. Okay, it's got to open its doors, which are right here. What do you got? Medical supplies. 65% commission. That's really high. And we don't really need medical supplies right now, so sorry. Too bad you wasted your trip, but we're not interested in expensive stuff right now. We don't have a whole lot to spare. I will take a few more colonists, though I always worry about feeding them. It can be quite challenging, to say the least. Okay, we'll have our connection built. So we'll have a place where everyone can sleep here soon. That sounded like a rock falling from somewhere. That's no good. Okay. So we can build some dorms here. Invalid location. We'll build 3. These people can hot bunk. They don't have to have their own bed. So having 7 will be more than enough. They don't need to sleep that much. They'll be fine. Still have a good amount of bioplastic. What do we got? Oh, this is a processing plant. Very important. We started to get this set up in our previous base that we shall not talk about. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, and feel free to check out the rest of the stream later on. It's good to have you around. Okay, we have a very small med bay. We don't need a whole lot in here, but just one bed will be okay. Just in case of an unfortunate incident that may or may not happen. Shh, these guys don't know anything. These poor guys, they don't know what trouble they're getting themselves into. Like the first colonists to Earth, many of these colonists will die. This is not like surviving Mars that you can build a base fairly easily. Some of these guys will almost certainly die, unfortunately. I'm going to build a few more plants here. Did I build potatoes? Yeah. So we'll build some maize and medicinal, and we'll give them... I'm gonna build one of each of these trees. They don't really cost anything for the time being. Self-sufficiency reached. Yay! It's one of our milestones. We're still pretty good on water and electricity. We're doing all right. I feel like this is an appropriately scaled base. Now, it's very challenging to get the food requirements just right. If you have too many plants, you can actually have issues, interestingly enough. We still have bioplastic. Come on, guys. Chop chop. What are we paying you guys for? Wait, we're not paying them. We're paying them in misery. Shh. The placement for stuff is kind of painful. I'm not a huge fan, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. We'll get that eventually. So the plastic generation needs, you can see it here, starch. Starch comes from plants, like potatoes. Metal needs ore, which comes from our mines. So starch will come here pretty easily. The mine is a little ways away. I'm not real keen on that, but it's all that we're gonna have to do for now because we don't have any more metal. We'll find some somehow, some way. Metal processor isn't built. We have no food here. Interesting. It's because they haven't taken their food here and stuck it in there, which is fine. So these plants, they'll give us a little bit of oxygen, which doesn't really matter, and they make people happy. So it's the only form of entertainment we have is plants. Just the kind of place we're at. Oh good, we have our medical bed. And see, we're bringing in some ore. And now we can start running this. So this machine's running. We'll start generating steel here. Or whatever they call it, metal. Metal. All right, we have a pretty decent little base here. I am quite pleased. This was not the best design. I have not built in a way that can be expanded very easily. Storage is gonna have to go here, but I can't build it until, ironically, some of this junk is cleared away. That's alright. Multi-domes aren't that interesting. Let's build a lab. Labs are where we can grow some meat, because meat grows in a lab on this planet. We don't have animals. The maintenance is okay. How much food do we have in here? None. So these are our first plants here. Going and chugging in there. Good. And you can see here, this will turn that plant food, vegetables, potatoes are vegetables, into a meal. It's rather bland, but it'll get better. It's important to have a variety of things. So the more variety you have, the better off everybody is. They like variety. One thing I like about this game, actually, that they value variety. Because the more variety, the more interesting the foods are. Medicinal, and this one was maize. So we'll plant... I'm not going to plant any more. We're going to have to start watering things here soon. The water extractors, yeah, it's starting to get up there. So we don't want to run out of water, because bad stuff happens when that happens. Can I build an airlock? I would like to have an airlock around here if I can get one. I'd want it to be over here, though. Yeah, I guess this'll do. Not exactly what I intended, but it'll be fine. Can I get my storage in yet? Nope. I could build it there, but this would be kind of a poor place for it. We have another ship coming to visit us. Let's see. This looks like a colony ship, I think. Yep, colonist. We have new people. Brave, brave soul, Tracy Bay. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. But an engineer. Yay, engineers. So there's different types of colonists. We have, let's see, an engineer who can fix robots, and they can do some specific things. We have medics that fix people. We have workers that do kind of your day-to-day operations. They'll run the bioplastic. They can run the mines. Although you can have robots do this. Stuff like that. Everyone can carry stuff. And then you have botanists, which we usually have a couple in here somewhere. There, medic. Ah, this guy's a botanist, biologist. That they go and fix plants. Plants kind of decay, and the biologists, they take care of them. Because apparently you have to send biologists to do that, as opposed to just farmers. Don't ask too many questions. Okay. This thing is not... Okay, we got one worker in here. Good. So now we're into the slower part of the game, where hopefully nothing too much will happen, but we got to start building up things, but we've run out of our initial resources. Now we're starting to get some basic meals which have more than one ingredient. This is good. And we'll start sticking them in there and get some more complex things, which is excellent news. We have our spare parts here that goes and fixes stuff that breaks down. I love the animation for the solar panels. I like that they track the sun. It's pretty neat. Rotate around and let's just look. They're kind of dull, which is not really what I would have expected. Not dull, but what's the term? They're not speculatively reflective, so they're not made of glass. Probably slightly less efficient than they would be otherwise. So, getting some medicinal plants. Now, in the lab that is this building that we're building, you can turn medicinal plants into medicine. Trading ship. What do you got for us? More plants, 60% commission. Jeez. No, thank you. Now, all traders can buy anything, but they will only sell us certain things. And there is some cash, although it's better to do barter if you can get away with it, to directly trade goods for another, and then you can just have a little bit of cash to kind of fill in the blanks. So it looks like we're actually starting to make some metal, and our worker robot's going through. Uh-oh. He's saying, fix me, and we have an engineer. Tracy May, our new engineer, who dropped off recently. Is gonna fix it. Eventually, we'll be able to build a robot facility where they can stop by and get fixed by themselves, but we're not there yet. This is a really inefficient design. This is gonna come bite us soon, but that's all right. Could build a small building here. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Good. Good to see our minds running and twirling along. What is our... Oh. I was like, what? Does that just look weird to anybody else? It looks like he's just like a zombie. But I think what happened is because the bot broke down, I think the block turned invisible, but it is here. You just can't see it. That's a bug. Interesting, huh? 33 minutes. Okay. I'll have to remember to report that. We have a couple more colonists on this ship. I'm gonna turn off colonists for now, so you can go in here and say we don't want to have any more colonists for a while. We want these guys to make do and make sure that we have lots of food. Food is painful. You have to really be on top of it. Water extractor. Yeah, I guess I could. That works. So we'll get some more water here. So you can't have one of these things be full until you have water. So we have our medicinal plants here. Don't do us a lot of good until we can build our lab here. But we'll have the lab built soon enough. Just for the fun of it, let's turn this on. So the people, they mostly don't have a view, but they have these little potholes. But and just imagine what this view would look like from their perspective. And I like that the dining facility is all completely open. The tubes are all completely open. This would probably really happen. The plants, you want to expose them to natural light because it's a lot cheaper. But everything else is pretty messy. Pretty messy. How's my storage? Still can't. Wish you could just tell this to clear. You can delete it, which isn't really what I want to do. Yeah, whatever. Oh, cool. I did not know you could do that. We'll build another mine out here. So that'll be a much shorter way to get to here. And that will be the priority of the 2 mines. But we're doing okay. You can store a limited amount of ore. Which usually... Where's the door on this? I've always seen... Oh, there we go. There's the door. That's kind of funny. But you can store up to 6 ore in front of it. And we only have 1, so we're doing all right. Looks like it's prioritizing the water extractor, which I'm all right with. Yeah, we have a decent amount of food. I feel confident enough to... Everything seems to be maintained. Good. Let's put some tomatoes and some pea pods. Yeah. So these are higher maintenance, but they'll give us food faster. Which I think we're at a state right now where we can do that. And we will not be using all of our water yet, so this is good. Besides, this thing's almost done. So we're carrying in food because we ran out, I guess. I forget there's our invisible metal block here somewhere. Poor guys, they have to carry this stuff from in here all the way through this mess to the airlock, around this building, and then to here. That's why we got to build another airlock, because that's just kind of ridiculous, but it's okay. Okay, good. We got our second water extractor, and now it's fully online. How's our power looking? We're about half power. That's good, and we're early in the day, and our storage seems to be adequate. Excellent. What's it saying? Yeah. We got it. I'll build some potatoes and wheat. And why not radishes? Sure. So, looks like our workers are very busy here, making bioplastic and metal. Excellent. You can see there's a little bit of stockpile of ore, which is good. And so, yeah, it's looking all right. Looking good. Now, we have 2 meters here. They have wind meters, so we can eventually build some wind power, and now's probably not a bad time to do so. The nice thing with wind power is it is immune to... If you have a dust storm, you will still get wind power. And solar power does not work very well in a dust storm, so this is fairly high priority, actually. That will basically be our emergency dust storm power. Dust storms happen in part because of a lot of wind, so that'll be good. Excellent. So I find it interesting that potatoes make bioplastic, makes plant bases. So potatoes turn into potatoes, basically. Or you can use other starchy foods. So the world map kind of goes on seemingly for forever. I haven't explored it all that much. But you could potentially build a very big base in this game. Okay. Let's... How much food do we have? 16 meals. Yeah, I'm gonna start turning on our colonists again. We can take a couple more people. I want to stop at 15. With the setup that we have, this thing can give oxygen for 20 people. So I think this is a colonist. Nope, trading. Food, meat. Is there anything that I would really want from you? Not really. Stick around though, just in case I change my mind. Good, good, good. Look at all this food. Oh, this is excellent. So the food goes into our food making machine here and everyone's happy. That was a big boom. So periodically you'll have rocks impact things. I've had it hit stuff before. It's fairly rare though. But it can happen. So let's see here. What's new going on in space? The Soyuz has a plan to return, and they're actually possibly going to launch earlier than their original launch date, which is crazy to me, but they think that the problem was just a manufacturing defect, and they put processes in place to keep it from happening. So in theory, everything will be fine. We'll have astronauts on board the International Space Station in perpetuity. Be a real shame if we had to abandon the space station. We've had almost 20 years of living in space, and this is the last vulnerable period. I think if there's another issue, then we could have humans through either SpaceX or Boeing, probably SpaceX, within 6 months. But we got to get guys up there now. Oh, somebody used some medicine. Interesting. Okay. Our meal processor is quite busy chugging away here. I don't know at what point in time we need to get a second one of these. But we might start to need to consider it. Everyone wants to go to bed at the same time. Fine, we'll put another bunk in. We are expecting some more colonists soon, so you know. Still not close to getting the lab done. What else should we build? I'll check my storage. This is our medical sick bay. Could I build one? You know, this is a better spot for it. I don't get my resources though if I do that. Really? Well, it'll be fine. We'll do something else. Okay, this is Colonist ship. Who is coming on board? Welcome. Matt and Hattie, biologist and medic. Welcome aboard, guys. I'm sure your stay here will be excellent, and there will be no unexpected deaths. I can almost say that with confidence. Almost. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Excellent. We have some iron ore here. Whoa, what was that? See? Rock fell from the sky. Hopefully none of those impact our base, because that would not be fun. But they will eventually. Way bigger than anything you'd see in real life, but still cool. Yeah. Wind power can be really nice in this game, but there's another meteor. Somewhat unpredictable. As it is in real life. Come on. There we go. I could put a link between these two buildings. I guess it would be a shorter path. Sure. It significantly cuts down on the path length to get to the mine. So I kind of like that. Power storage is low. But not critical. Okay, this is good to note, because if we get any more buildings, then we will need more power generation. Well, but the wind turbine will help. Whoa, that was loud. That was very loud. That's fine. Okay, carry on. We got lots of food stacking up all over the place. Excellent. We're not even fully stored, and looks like everything is being repaired. Yeah, we can go up to 13, 14, 15 people easily at this point in time. And then we'll have to build another oxygen generator. If I can speak right. Speaking is hard. Listening to the machines whirling and twirling. Other things. The Chinese launched a rocket that failed to make it into orbit. It seemed like an experimental rocket. I haven't looked into it a lot, but, you know, getting into space is hard. And then, of course, it's not really spaceflight related, but, you know, Tesla showed a very profitable quarter. So they are making it. Where are you going? It should be going to here. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, wish the best to Tesla, and hopefully things will continue to work out well. I gotta get some driller bots. I don't know what I'm gonna get them with though, because I don't have anything. What was this guy thinking? Rocking right underneath a plume? Oi. And he's not even injured for it. Wow. Whoa, that's 3 new people. We got Jared Cohen, and we got Dante Fox, and Harvey Melendez. Okay, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. Farewell, rocket. Very high-tech looking rockets. I like that the water thing here looks like a command pod. This looks more like a spaceship in real life than the spaceships look. Seeing if I can understand how these... Okay, yeah, it's... As you would expect, you have this area that you have can evacuate the air and build it back up, and then you open up the inner door and you can go. Okay. We now have tomatoes growing. How good is our food right now? Got some salads, some radishes. Lots of food building up. This is good. This looks like a trader? Yep. What do you got for us? Or 40% commission, which is not terrible. But I don't think he's got anything that we were willing to trade. Could trade some medicinal plants, I guess. Hang on. What are we limited on over here? On ore. Yeah. How much bioplastic do we need? Not a lot, but we do need some more. Okay. Tell you what, let's take a little bit and we'll give you our medicine. And then we'll make up for some cash. Space Farmer achievement. Don't know what that means, but I will take it. Cool. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I've been forgetting that you can do that. That was a big boom. Bye, ship. I gotta get me a driller bot when I get the chance. Good. This is a colonist ship. Okay, we are turning off colonist ships. 17 is the most that we can support right now, I think. But it's not a terrible number. It's good to have more people. We welcome you. I'm considering... I'm actually gonna make another one of these And another table. We're starting to get a lot of people. I'll even put another drinking fountain. And we'll put a decorative plant too, just to spice things up a little bit. Because people like plants. I think one of them would technically be enough, but we're getting close enough, and we have a lot of food surplus. So I want to get that converted into meals here. Connection's been built. Oh, good. We have our wind turbine now that there's no wind whatsoever. Okay, we're getting a little bit. Let's see it twirling along here. Okay, we got our drinking fountain. Oh, this is a... I didn't mean for that to be a drinking fountain. That was supposed to be a plant. Plant. There. Be decorative. Now we have a shorter connection. Excellent. What do we got? Metal. 60% commission. I don't think so. Oh, this is so good to see so much food here stored up. Oh, this is most excellent. And soon we can start growing food in the lab too. Growing meat. Just need one more metal there. Another thing we're gonna need soon is a factory. We'll make this small. So a factory is where we make spare parts and microprocessors and stuff like that. Good. And we're getting aired up quite quickly, so we'll build just one workbench, but we'll build a couple of meat processing facilities. Yeah, that's good. Lab grown meat, doesn't that just sound tasty? Okay. Tissue synthesizer. Good. I guess you can choose which type of meat you want. So we're going to go with the chicken, and let's get some beef. And we'll round it off with pork, I guess. Gotta have a balanced diet. Definitely starting to use our spare parts. We haven't had a good windstorm yet. I'm not gonna build it 4 wide. Maybe. Oh, I could build a 1. Huh. It's mostly food. Nope, not interested. And we have our new airlock. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So we're getting our lab-grown meats here. Tasty. Nom nom. Ooh. That is actually handy. We'll have 20 Spares don't need more than 10. Semiconductors, we don't need more than 5, really. Carrier bots, you could use a fair bit of these. Constructor bots, we don't need that many at all. And then driller bots, we need quite a few of these too, eventually. Okay. Excellent. Now we need another oxygen generator. Man, those sounds are starting to get spooky. I'll put it right here. That's what we'll do with this little nook. New oxygen generator probably means we're gonna need a new biodome. This is a very inefficient layout. Oy. Driving me nuts. I can fix it by... Oh, they're injured in here. So, okay, I can improve that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and build a medical center. There will do. Chicken, beef, and pork. Makes a healthy meal. Okay. Wow, this guy takes everything. 60% commission. Ugh. No, thank you. Now, factory. Let's build spares and microprocessors. And do I want guns? Sure, we'll put guns. I don't know if we'll need them, but it's better to have it than not. Sandstorm imminent. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, I am going to move the med center, but I'll wait until after the storm is done. Now, if I had the security center, I could put the base on yellow alert, but because we don't have a security center, that's okay. Now, we're not quite getting all of our power needs met through this one wind turbine, but it's pretty close. So we are slowly losing power. This thing is hard 0. Yeah. So we probably need another wind turbine eventually. Let's put it right here. Sure, why not? This one I want to put fairly high priority because I want to get this thing cleared out. And then I'll put a storage in this area so that our goods no longer decay and we have a place to put everything. And it'll allow us to connect up our base much better, which will be excellent. arms workshop have been built. Do we also get the foot workshop and the leg workshop, or are arms just that much more important? Solar panels are back to functioning. Excellent. So we can... Wind power, we're still generating a lot. There's another rock. So we'll be able to fill up our batteries before it hits night. Good. Much, much better to have the wind generator through a storm. So we need metal and bioplastic. Engineer, and we'll get 2 spares. Excellent. These are some fancy guns. They need semiconductors and plastic? Yeah, whatever. Lots of guys working in the mines. How many? 17 people. I'm gonna put a couple more bunks down. In fact, let's fill this. Oh, that's full. All right. That is our limit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 12 beds. I guess that's all right. It'll be fine. We're probably gonna need another big solar panel here soon. Yeah. So this thing's producing 80 and we need 63. Oh, we're okay. But no, we need to get one. Let's go ahead and plant it. Get it all situated. Good. Lots of metal being churned away. And how are our stockpiles? They're doing all right. And we're a little bit low on starch. I'll make this medical center a little bit bigger. I'll put 2 beds in there. And I may as well store all of this medical supplies too. I'll put 2 cabinets and 2 beds. That'll be good. I like it. Okay, let's turn up the speed again. I think the speed automatically goes down during disasters. Bunk is built. Good to hear. Thank you for your service, lovely robots. Need more ore. Oh. We just need more people to work these machines. Huh. I might have to get a bigger facility here soon. think I'll go ahead and keep this here, even if it is kind of centralized. Another trader. Ooh, I would love to be able to afford this. But yeah, nope, not gonna happen. Not going to happen. We need to start saving up stuff though for that, so we can get more advanced technologies. We now have a semiconductor factory. Six bay has been built. Okay. Build 2 medical cabinets and 2 beds. Let's go ahead and get 3 beds actually. Just for safekeeping. Okay. And then this is going bye-bye. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna put another bio dome here. As far up in this direction as I can get. Yeah, the oxygen is definitely a little bit low. So I can get... I don't know fully what all of this stuff does. But I have to assume a telescope is good. Biodome. Come on. There's plenty of room here. What about storage? Can I build... Could build just a little... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Not super well situated, but I might build another airlock. And then once that happens, all of my spares will go in there and the whole base will just look much less cluttered, which would be excellent. What you got? So you see these are worth 40 and the components are worth 25, so they're considerable markup. But 45%, I don't really need the microchips yet. The wind power is kind of powering day or night. Oh, look at how much meat I have. I didn't even realize that. Wow. That's cool. So both these machines are full. Getting lots and lots of meat. Meat-like substance. Whoa. That was close. In reality, that would have really hurt this control center. We'll figure out what this radio console does sooner or later. I guess I could connect these two, and that provides kind of a big shortcut. Yeah, I like it. I like it. These things need fixing. Very well supplied medical facility. Tucked away, hopefully for safety. Safety first. I still don't have a lot of entertainment, do I? Power storage is low just as our solar panel turns on. Yeah, I'm gonna need power soon. Let's go ahead and get as a priority our next oxygen generator. 35% commission. Excellent. I will take this and I will give you, I don't know. Oops. You know, actually, let's do this. Yeah. It's a good price. And we could use a little bit more metal. Now we got our oxygen generator up. Excellent. Yeah, we definitely need more power generation soon. So I'm going to prioritize getting our new wind turbine. It'd be so nice to finally get all this stuff packed up. Actually, I could probably support... No, I don't have as much food stored up as I thought I did. Still a lot, but it's not a ton. It'll do. It'll do. But I'm still going to build a biodome here. Good. Are we actually power... Yeah. That's with a lot of wind, though. Okay. So we can supply ourselves either on wind or on solar independently. We're gonna need another battery. That'll make sure we have plenty of power. I really want to get this thing just done. It's a reasonable price, but I have enough food, knock on wood. Yeah, I got enough. Definitely not as much as I used to, though. Holy moly. Well, that was close. Huh. Wonder what would have happened if the ship had been there. Sandstorm imminent. Oh, wait, I can do this now. It's security console. Yellow alert. So it's telling everybody to stay inside. Unfortunately, the buzzing sound continues throughout the whole thing, but that's alright. I don't know if it applies to robots. Looks like they're going inside, though. Now there's not really a lot. My base is powered. I just gotta persist through the sandstorm. I can last kind of forever. I'm gonna put this as a high priority place. Hopefully that will get the maintenance down here somewhat. I'm a little concerned though. Okay. Good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and allow colonists again. Yeah, I don't think that's quite the spot for it. Can't hit both. I'd rather hit that one. Excellent. Looks like we're storing all of our food here and our spare parts. So what we could build, it's not, well, it's one of these. Starport. No? Oh, that's too bad. That would have been really neat if we could have done that. Let's build the starport. Or 35%. No, go ahead. We'll be fine. Hey, Supremacy. Yeah, I kind of got asked to not mention stuff like that in KOS's chat room, so yeah. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to keep your eyes out. It's good to have you, though. I had a feeling I was slightly abusing it, and yeah. If you join my Discord, though, there's a link in the description. I could say stuff there. But Surviving Mars is... it's a different company, but arguably, yeah. I mean, this isn't that old of a game, though, really. This is 2015. This game really reminds me of Surviving Mars and Astroneer. Some kind of a combination between the two. Stockpiling the food. Wow. Oh, it's so good we have food. That's usually the problem I have with this game. Run out of food. Let's look at some charts for the fun of it. Food is kind of consistent. Going down a little bit, which is probably fine. Okay, that's enough colonists for now. I'm only taking colonists bit by bit. Let's build another sleeping place for them. Yeah, the buildings are more domes here. You can build stuff inside of them, but I kind of like this arrangement a little bit better than the Surviving Mars one. I don't know. It's they both have their pros and cons. Surviving Mars is definitely easier. This game is challenging to say the least. It's not bad. Sure. You can build a fungal dome in Surviving Mars, but it's not the same. This having a dedicated dome to just growing crops makes a lot more sense than what they have in Surviving Mars. Actually, I feel like a real Mars base would probably look more like this than what you have in Surviving Mars. But they both have their perks. They both definitely have their perks. Actually, hang on. Can I build a bigger? I do like that you can increase the size of the buildings here. Perhaps. Excuse the noise maker. I try to quiet everything. There's always something that sneaks through, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you heard that. Well, thanks for joining, and we'll see you in a moment. We've run out of medical supplies. Oh no. Where's our lab? Right here. We need bioplastic? Interesting. We do have... Yeah, we have medicinal plants. Let's go ahead and build another one of those stations. Whoops. There's a lot of build menus which can make this challenging, to say the least. Well, aren't you just well-timed? Nah. I'm gonna grow more medical supplies than I have been in this dome. Oh, I need more water probably too. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get the water extractor built. I'll put it over here. Yeah, this'll do. Quite nicely. You? That's right, we're getting close to switching daylight savings time too. Wow, we have a huge stockpile of food. This is good. This is very good. We are building our own medicine now. Okay. I don't know how much longer I'll keep this up either. I might only go for another half hour, so. Yes, I'm gonna continue with this game. Eventually, there's another game, I can't remember the name of it offhand, that will probably be the next one I play, that they've offered to give me a key and we'll go from there, but I don't have the key yet. And they offered it some time ago. That's right, once I have a starport, then I can actually get money directly. Let's build a large canteen. You can't really... That's a dorm? No. I don't want that to be a dorm. Dorms are dead-end buildings. Control center is not a dead-end building, though. I want to build a canteen here. Well, enjoy that. Always good to visit friends. Then I can build one of these. That was loud. Yeah, I've been in those situations before. I lived in Brazil for a couple of years and was visiting a lot of people there, and the breastfeeding situation there, like, they don't even think about it twice. And most of the time it's okay, but there were a couple of interesting situations, to say the least. Wow. No, thank you. I really want... visitors here. That's what I want. Visitors get you money. Power storage is low, which means this thing needs to be a higher priority. And I even have wind power. Yeah, 113. Whoa. Power has got to be built. Well, that's good. Always good to be a helpful guest, and yeah, I agree, in their home they should do. Well, it was in their homes that these situations happen, but you know, yeah. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know how it is. I mean, that's one thing. It varies considerably from culture to culture. Any luck on finding a job? Good. That's too bad. Running out of medical supplies still. It's the plastic that's the problem, I think. We're gonna need a guard, huh? The fact that it's hinting that we need this is probably a sign that we will need one soon. Huh. Okay. We've run out of spares. That is not good. Not good at all. Okay, I need... My ore is packing up, so is my starch, which means I need a new, bigger, what do I call it? Processing plants. Processing plant should be... You said you know programming, right? I mean, if that's something you like to do and in something you have just a bit. A bit is helpful, but it's not always gonna get you there. Studying could be good, but you should probably, if I were you, I would try to do at least something part-time. Get inside, my people. Hardware networking. Yeah. I mean, there's certifications you can do for that, and if you know how to do that stuff, then you could get a job fairly easily. The Cisco certification is a good example, or A+ certification. Server admins, they make a lot of money. I know I live in what's kind of the heart of the internet. There are tons of sysadmins all over the place here. They do all right. Really? Huh. In the US, it's if you have the certifications, then you're okay with stuff like that. Well, it depends on what you're doing, I guess. That's actually going to be fairly high priority here soon. You can get a job basically as a tech. But if you're going to do some of the more advanced things, then you'd have to. You have to qualify to take the certification? That's interesting. I think the dust storm's almost over. So I'm going to go ahead and try. Yeah. It did look to me like it was finishing. Good. Good, good, good. Once upon a time, that's what I thought I might want to do. I'll see you soon. I really don't like this. This is really kind of a pain. There's got to be a better way to do all those percentages and stuff. Well, I have a gun. I have a few spares now and no medicine. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I really need to get this done soon. Pronto. Looks like I'm doing all right with bioplastic, but I definitely need more steel production. Visitors. Bread is not done, huh? Can I put screen anywhere here? Right there. Good. That'll help a little bit. So this guy is unhappy and he wants some food. This guy is tired, so he'll want a bed. And this guy's not happy. It's trying to tell you something, I think. Okay, we have a security console. Video screen is built, so these guys should be a little bit happier. Power storage is low. Huh. I'm not quite sure what this means. Definitely means something and it's not good. I think I'm gonna run out of power. Wait, hang on. Okay. What can I power off? Power that off. Power this off. Is there this person there? Oh, I should have powered this off. I'll power. Yeah, I'm gonna power the mine off. Actually, I'm gonna leave this. How much power do I have? Oh, I'm actually slightly positive. No, I'm not really. I'm gonna run out. It's not going to make much of a difference, but I'll turn the power off here. And there. You know it's bad when you're having to turn off the airlocks. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we should be powered back on. Be able to power everything back up. I don't know why I really need storage. Huh. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. I'm using more than one solar panel's worth of power. So if I don't have wind power, I'm going to run out. Not good. Getting quite the stockpile of food, though. Oh, if there's no power here, then they can't get here? Ah. Okay, that's good to know. Did I turn the power? Nope. "26 people. Yeah, let's turn off colonists. I'll turn back on traders, though. It's possible. I don't know. Power storage is critical. Means I'm using my power storage during the... This is so important. I love that it, comes down carefully, and then boom, as soon as it turns the engines off. That was close. The visitors are supposed to leave me some coins, but I'm not seeing any. I need that. There's a few little odds and ends medals. Really, I just need the workers here, though. Come on, guys. They all want to work in the mines, though. I don't know why. Maybe they get better food if they work in the mines or something. Yeah, yeah. I know, I know. Okay, let's prioritize this building. Maybe that will let me get these last few bits of metal. Is this full? Yeah, it's pretty much full, which is all right. Visitors. So these visitors should, in theory, give me lots of money. See? Yeah, 30 coins. That'll be good. We've run out of medical supplies. It's because they need more plastic. I have plenty of leaves, I just need some plastic. Did you guys get on this? Jeez. Slackers. Next they're gonna want to have the weekends off. Stop working 16-hour days. Jeez. You gotta stop somewhere. This is bad. The sun's about to go down and we have no power. I'm gonna preemptively... I'm killing that dome. Let's kill this. Kill that. Kill the mines. I hate to do this, but yeah, I gotta do that. Huh. Water extractor, I can turn one of these off. Come on, wind, pick up. We need you, wind. I don't think that's gonna help any. Okay, we're getting a little bit of wind. Just a little bit. Yes, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I was blowing into the microphone to try to get the wind to kick up, and it didn't seem to help very much. Well, this is not great, but what could possibly go wrong? Oh no. Oxygen generator is low on oxygen. That is not good. The night's only half over too. Come on. Yeah, that's the way. Keep going. What else can I kill power from? there's no electricity, so he can't get in. That's using a lot of power. This is using a lot. All it needs is a little bit of energy, which I'll have soon. I don't want to kill all the plants. Okay, kill this. They wisely are bailing. Everyone's tired because I turned off the dorms. Oh no, they can't go in. Whoops. Where's the dorms? Here? No, I didn't turn those off. It'll be fine. So we're getting some air. Good. I'll leave the security off. I'll turn this back on. And the storage. Yep, good to know. Am I fully powered? Yeah, I got lots of power now. Partially that's because some stuff is turned off. Okay, well, we've survived. And the oxygen is definitely starting to get back into things. It just takes a little while to percolate, I guess. Yeah, it's 16%, 15. It takes a while. It doesn't take very long for it to go away, and it takes a while for it to come back. I'll go ahead and turn the mine back on. Well, that could have been better. Just one more metal and we'll have our second solar panel, and that will ensure that we have a surplus. Why am I... Is the other one storing? Okay, the other one's storing. Good. Yeah, not everywhere has oxygen as much as I would like. Well, the oxygen is percolating. That's the important bit. Ah, half my base has air. Good. Actually, you know what I can do? Oh, yeah, it's got air. Everything's happy now. Excellent. Whew. Crisis averted. Okay. It's still okay. Still all right. Look at all these people sleeping. Really need to get my new bunk up. But the most important thing to get up is this. So if I have to buy metal, then I will. Trading ship. 40% commission. Yes. I'll pay you in cash. Yep, let's do it. Pleasure doing business with you. So 3 metal, that'll be enough to get this going. And then I don't know what the other 2 will be used for, but they'll be figured out soon. Maybe canteen would be... This is the next highest priority, I think. We have 26 people and visitors. We need a better place to sleep. Yeah, excellent. Soon, my pretties. Yeah, we're... Soon as this gets connected up... Bam. Just in a nick of time, too. Now we are power positive and storing lots and lots of power. Okay. Whew. That could have been better. But we're getting somewhere. This one's also fairly high priority, because that's going to help us build everything else. Did I turn both my mines back on? Yes. I did. Okay, good. Run out of spares and medical supplies. We're making some medical supplies now. Just hold your horses. We'll get there. As far as spares go, we just need to get somebody on the bench, which we've got now. Good. Good, good, good. The construction robots. Yeah. I can't actually build any robots right now. We'll have to do that soon. Ideally something close to... So probably... Can these 2 buildings connect? Nope. There should be enough. And the wind is picking up. Control center. Oh, that's okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be plenty of places to sleep. There goes all my bioplastic for a while. Luckily, these are loaded. Power storage is low, but we do have some wind power. Well, we'll get another wind turbine because it should be helpful. I don't think I need another collector. I think the problem is I didn't have the full charge because the collector the solar panel was not operational yet. At the beginning of the day, it took until about the middle of the day. Still, I'm feeling much, much better now. Everyone seems busy and happy-go-lucky. Well, at least somewhat. As much as you can expect. No, I think it drains at the same rate. Ooh. Yeah. I could start micromanaging things, but I'm not gonna. They fill one at a time, but I think they drain at the same rate. Yeah, the night's almost over. We'll start to have daylight soon. And then that should not be a problem. We should be able to fully charge everything. And we have enough wind where we're almost okay. Yeah, there we go. Power's going up. Uppity up. Yeah. Okay. Glad I didn't micromanage things because that would have been a pain. Now we'll get our processing center. Excellent news. I do want a robotics facility. Small one's probably okay. I don't know that I'm actually at the limit because I just barely built this one in the middle of yesterday. So let's see if I can get the accumulators full, power collectors. I don't know where this accumulator language comes from. Waha. Yeah, this is going to be filled up, no problem at all. Processing plant. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, I can build... Okay. Oh, that'll be good. Got plenty of bunks. The food situation is looking good. I'm gonna build another oxygen generator somewhere around here. Yeah, why not? That'll be good. Power capacitors. Nice. Yeah, see, this is almost full. So we're okay. I'll get another solar panel soon, though. We have the trading ships coming back. What do you got for me? $55% commission. Ugh. Massive storage patent. Goliath turbine patent. I'll pass. Now, I'm gonna turn back on Colonist. I think we're at a good spot for that. I'd like to have more medical supplies, but that's alright. Zombie visitor, or worker. That's okay, you get some sleep. You deserve it. Hard working in the mines there. Let's see here. Yeah, we have this almost full. And the sun is starting to go down. So, arguably, we do actually need another solar panel. All right. Couple more colonists. What do we got? A guard and a worker. Okay. I'm always losing metal. Problem is I just cannot make the stuff fast enough. I do feel like this is actually gonna somewhat survive. Is the mines on? Yeah, they're on. They're on. So when I get the robot facility, which is this one? That one. Then we'll be looking pretty good. Oxygen's a little bit low in there, interestingly enough. So I do want to have my extra oxygen generator on that side. That will be helpful. I'll prioritize the wind turbine because I do not have enough wind power to fully power the base, even with max wind. The extra solar panel can wait, but not the wind. These guys are slaving and toiling away. We have one armed security guard. I really hope that he's a good guy. Got a little bit of medicine. Running out of spares. So, how did your bread turn out? Good. I was really hoping the answer was not going to be, bread, what bread? Or something to those lines. Good. Well, I think we are in fine shape. I'm actually gonna not build everything that I could here. We'll just build half of the stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I was fearful of. Not really that fearful, but you know. Yeah. I really need my miner bots. Okay. Robots. This would be so good to have this. I'm starting to load the resources already. I just need so much metal. There you are. 3 more colonists. We got another guard, a biologist, that's good, and a worker. Worker goes straight into the mine. He doesn't even pack his stuff or anything. He just goes straight to work. You gotta love the dedication of these workers, man. We got something else here. Visitors. Yay, visitors. How many visitors you got with you? 4? Yep, 4. Cool. Welcome, guys. Have a fantastic stay. Tell all your friends. Spend lots of money. You know. Have a good time. These poor visitors, they have to walk through these rooms full of complex machinery to get to a place to sleep or eat. Watch a little TV. That's all right. I have quite the stockpiles of food. Good. How's this not coming? That's unfortunate. Fair enough. As it is, I mean, look at how isolated this is from the launch pad, you know? Close enough where you can see it, but it'll keep the noise down a little bit. I used to live close to a race track. That thing was loud. Oh, good. We're starting to get some metal for our wind turbine here. Worker coming off the shift. I want to see him decked out in coal dust and all of that stuff, but it doesn't really make sense though because he'd be in an EVA suit. So, excuse me. Yeah, this game really does have a Surviving Mars type of vibe to it. Carrying spare parts into the stockpile? What did... Where did you get spare parts that you were carrying? Don't ask questions. It's funny how that can be. You can just be blindsided to stuff like that. How are these machines? They're not loaded. They should be. Should at least fill this full of starch. Yeah, we need more. We need more robots. We need more everything. All the things. Well, we are fully powered. Well, we got a ship arriving. Colonists. What do we got? For some reason I want to see robots come as colonists. Another medic, huh? Well, that'll be handy. I don't think I've been expanding too quickly. I just... Because I'm not dying. I have within my resources, it's just a little slow. This really challenging to build at the right rate on a game like this. I think the truth is I need more colonists. So... And I can support a lot more colonists than I have. So I should be able to easily support 40 colonists. Especially once I get these buildings. Once I get all these buildings built, I can probably support 50. We have 2 medics that are working at their workbenches. Good. Good to see it. They're all making medicine for this poor glue guy. Yeah, you said you were only going to be on for 20 minutes, so you know. Haha. You know, I really like Factorio, but it wasn't really the type of game for what I intend to do with these. So this is a much better... I can say the same thing to you. Factorio, the what I was trying to do with it is just too stressful. Trying to do a speed run while doing a live stream and all of that, it's just too much. But I like this. This is a good balance. Yeah, I really do like Factorio, but it does have its faults. And I'm increasingly starting to see that. But it's a fantastic game still, don't get me wrong. Built the wind turbine, yay! And now the connection. There we go. So now we're draining at a much slower rate. I guess it does not drain them at the same rate. Huh, interesting. Interesting. I still can't be fully... Well, I can be fully self-sufficient now on wind power. This is the next highest priority. I think that's kind of obvious, but I'll put it there anyways. I don't really need another solar panel yet. Yeah, I've never had the luxury of having that much time, but still, there's an enormous amount that you could do with that game. It's insane. The reason why I had to drop it for this series is I was spending 3 hours playing it for every hour that I was streaming it, so eventually I got to the point where I just said, you know what? Enough is enough. Yeah, unemployed will do that, I suppose. I've never had the luxury, though, of being able to do something like that. Wow, these visitors seem to be staying for a long time. 15 whistle stops making low-density structures? Are those fully beaconed? You're insane, man. That's all I gotta say. As long as you know it, man. Am I? Interesting. That's unfortunate. It's probably more proof that it's time for us to go. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call this an evening, but thank you very much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. I think hopefully tomorrow evening I'll continue this run through and we'll get this base going. We wanted to get up to at least 100 colonists, I think. We've got some objectives here, milestones. We need to make at least 4 of these. I don't know how you even earn prestige. Robots. Megalomaniac. I don't know. So many of these different goals you can do. 500 kilowatts of power. Wow. Okay. How do you get prestige? Huh. Well, I'll figure all these things out later. Is it? I did not know that. I thought you said you hadn't played this game. Let's find this out. Oh, okay. Well, fine. Water shortage. So many things you can plot. Huh. And none of them have prestige. Oh, here's prestige. Okay. At least we know what the score is. And so what's the milestone that you have to get? It's 100. So I'll be able to hit that one soon. All right. Well, looking good so far. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. And until next time, keep on tracking and take care.